Welcome to our Year 2 presentation. I'm Michelle Hodkin, and this is Rebecca Boyce-Cam, who I'll be working with this term. Acknowledgement of Country. Let's take a moment to pause and reflect about this message. About us. Our vision is to be an international leader of holistic teaching and learning. Our mission is to mentor motivated learners to choose purposeful futures. Our values are integrity, mastery, enterprise, and justice. And our inspiration and motto is per ardua ad alta, through striving to the heights. Communication at MLC. So this is our MLC portal. It's where you'll find information in the handbook, and make sure you check the Wyvern every week for important notices. Connect P on sector. This is where you can find information such as your daughter's timetable. The college calendar you can subscribe to, and it has all the major events in the college. We also have an MLC app, and it's got everything you need in one place. If you need any assistance with that, you can contact our ILTE department. Year 2 philosophy. So this is our Year 2 philosophy. The main thing that we'd like you to know is that we really embrace each girl's unique talents and interests so she can take ownership of her learning. This is a copy of my timetable, and Rebecca Boyce-Cam is going to talk to us about the different learning areas.
Hello. We have a timetable that we try to run by as is. Sometimes the lessons of mathematics and literacy may be swapped depending on what support we have that day. So generally speaking, every morning we are doing mathematics and literacy. Literacy is in the form of our reading groups, our spelling groups, and our writing pieces that we're working on for this term. Mathematics is grouped in to do with the girls' abilities, and we have popped them into mathematical groups that we feel benefit them the most. Both of these will be covered in the morning. Then we have our periods that are our Chinese, our PE, our music, drama, library, religious studies, and arts. Assemblies this term at the moment will be in class, and we will watch them streamed live from the classroom due to our COVID policies that are now in place for this term. And following on from that, we've got a little bit of information about the curriculum and what we will be covering in those mathematical and English or literacy experiences that are happening in the mornings. We will be covering this term number, algebra, measurement, geometry, statistics, probability will be term 3, and we will look at revising those in term 4. For English, our focus this term is for recount and report writing, which we have started and will continue to be our focus for this term. You can see throughout the year we are also going to be looking at narrative writing in term 2, focus on persuasive writing, and term 4 we'll be looking at poetry and also revising what we are covering throughout the year. I think I've covered everything there. You can see on the slide. HAS, Humanities and Science, the girls will be working as a whole group, and we will be doing this across the 2 classrooms together. So this will be a time when we may bring the girls into one classroom and we will talk through our learning, which this term is going to be based around the girls working with people in place. So we are looking at, as you know, through news, we're looking at timelines over the course of the girls' years, and also covering the time, we're looking at the history around MLC in terms of the buildings and the past experiences here at the school. So looking at past and present. Science, the girls are looking at changes of living things and we'll be looking at that sort of hands-on experiences where the girls will be able to create and explore within the classroom. Health, we're looking at protective behaviours. This is a new focus for us here at MLC, and we'll be covering that throughout the year, which is around the health and safety. So this first unit is about keeping safe, and that will be our main focus for term 1, and that will progress throughout the year. Digital design technology we're using within the class. This is quite fluid. We are using technology throughout the week, but we will be doing a special Bebot mat, which they will make their own mats and be able to direct a robot across that space. That will be our focus for term 1 this year. Next slide.
All right, assessment and reporting. So in term 1 and 3, you get the opportunity to have a face-to-face meeting with your classroom teacher. We also have open classrooms in term 2. In semester 1 and semester 2, you will also get a formal report, and that will be released on Parent Connect.
Okay, now home learning. Home learning, we have a focus of reading. Reading is really what we would love all the girls to be doing every night. So that is reading aloud. I know that we have girls reading at all different stages, but it's important that they do read out loud to an adult each night. This is to be noted in the logbook that is now in the front part of the school diary. So all the girls have gone home tonight with a reader. That reader is to be read aloud, and the parent must sign to say that it's read. If it is signed, or once it's signed, in the mornings the girls have the opportunity to come to me during MMT time and have that reader changed. This is our main focus. I would also like to encourage you to continue to read to your child. Even though your child is a fluent reader, will become a more fluid reader over the years, the studies do say it's quite important to keep and continue to read to your child throughout their primary school life. I really do encourage you all, and as a parent myself, I do try to read to my children, even though they are readers. I try to read to them still at least once or twice a week, and I encourage you to do that as well as part of your home learning reading practice. That's really our main focus.
Assemblies, chapel and house teams. So each year level will get to host an assembly. We also get to host a chapel, and we'll let you know about the exact date in our weekly email. The girls also receive house points and certificates as part of our behaviour management program. The girls need to model the MLC virtues, which are the 5 R's, and they are respect, responsibility, self-regulation, resilience and resourcefulness. After they've received 250 house points, which is 25 squares, they will receive a house point certificate when we go to our house meetings. House meetings are held on a Friday afternoon after chapel. Co-curricular. We encourage all students to participate in a wide range of co-curricular activities. To sign up, just follow this link. Technology use. Each girl in Year 2 has her own iPad. We are encouraging the girls to use their login cards, which are in their diaries, to access their set tasks using digital learning spaces. The girls will also use their iPads during science and house sessions to develop their inquiry skills such as researching, analysing, summarising and evaluating. Specialist lessons. Girls have timetabled classes in the following areas: music, physical education, art, Chinese, drama, library and religious studies. Helen Beaton is the Junior Year's Music Coordinator. If you would like to get in touch with her, you can email music@mlc.wa.edu.au. We also have a lot of performing ensembles here at MLC, so this is a timetable of the different ensembles that your daughter could be involved in. Instrumental lessons. They are available from kindergarten to Year 6, and the music teacher will generally come to the classroom to collect your daughter. Physical education. So we have Amanda Hops and Gail Watson Galbraith as our PE teachers in Year 2, and an outline of the different skills and activities that the girls will be participating in. Visual arts. Joanna Phillips-Smith is our junior year's art coordinator, and the Year 2s go to her creative space every week to experiment with art elements such as space, shape, line, colour and texture. Languages. So the girls learn Mandarin with Empress Wu. And drama. The girls are starting drama this year in Year 2 and their teacher is Kate Hall. Religious studies. So the girls have Kale Van Asselt for religious studies this year. Library. We have a new librarian, Felicia Harris, and her assistant, Sammy Phillips. We really encourage the girls to borrow books from the library every week. Our library classes are on Fridays. Year 2 general information. If you could please sign your daughter's reading diary each day. You can also write comments in the diary and we'll be able to read them. If you would like to make an interview or an appointment, we're always happy to meet with you at any time. Just send us an email to arrange an appointment.
This term, we are in our summer uniform, as it will be again in term 2 and term 3 is our winter uniform. Students must be neat and tidy in appearance at all times. White ribbons. PE uniforms. We have our PE uniform days, which are set to our timetable. Everyone now has a copy of our timetable. It's been emailed and popped in the back of the students' diaries. So please just try and be on top of if we are week A or week B, because obviously our PE times or days will change depending on which week we're following. That you'll need to try and keep on top of. Outside that, we obviously like the hair to be tied back if it can be, neat and tidy, and everything else is self-explanatory.
So if you do have any extra questions, you're very welcome just to send us an email and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And thank you for listening.
Thank you.